Hi, this is RockinRobin, and today I am looking at 5 odd BOLO items. Items that I would not have thought were going to sell for a lot of money, but if you're on the lookout and you find some of these, you will. Stay with us. So the first odd item are vintage diet or workout equipment. Items that maybe in one time they thought were a big deal, and now we just think maybe they're kind of weird. Some of them I'm sure still do work, and some of them don't. Some are even videos, and some are even just pamphlets that teach you how to do things. Are you looking at the prices some of these are selling for? They're ridiculous. And some of these items, I don't even get what they are or what they do, but anything to do with vintage exercise and vintage diets, vintage ways to lose weight do sell. And it's something you need to think about when you go somewhere and you see something. Even some of the machines, they're a little hard to ship, so I don't really like that idea, but they do sell. And there are some smaller things, and they are weird and unusual. So keep your eye out. If you see any diet weight loss equipment that is different, unusual, vintage, something you've never seen, look it up. Look it up, see if it's worth something, because it could be a valuable BOLO. You just never know. So keep your eyes, be on the lookout. So let's see. These are still some of those because I can't help it. I found so many. It was mind-boggling. I want to show you the next one. What do you think the next one is? Well, the next one boggles my mind because it is tray tables. I have seen tons and tons of vintage tray tables, and I never gave it a thought. I can't imagine. I've seen a lot like that. I think I had some of those, and I dumped them. Who would have thought tray tables are selling for hundreds of dollars? And they weren't anything fancy. Look, there's only 2, and it has a nice flower design, and they sold for $80-something. Now, these I would have thought. These are vintage characters, like a Hanna-Barbera, Yogi Bear right there, Huckleberry Hound. Now, these I thought, yes, they would sell. I remember one time I bought a Coca-Cola tray and was able to sell that, but not the old other ones. The ones that are just boring to me and were very 70s, I wouldn't think. These I have looked out for. The other ones I did not. Look at those. Boggles my mind how many times I've probably seen those and passed them by. Well, if you can get them for $20 or under, grab them. Even more, sometimes they're worth a lot. Look them up. I never thought it, but my second item for you to look up are tray tables. Third, vintage old stereos for cars. Now, I've had some and I've just thrown them away. Yes, they really want Alpine. Alpine is the brand that you want to look for because those will sell for a lot of money. Now, I'm imagining they put these in the old vintage cars because nowadays we don't even have stereo systems in cars. So, but if you see them, it doesn't have to be Alpine. They could be Kenwood. Here's a Kenwood and some other brands, but look them up, and especially if they're new in box. Gosh, some of these can go for thousands of dollars. I mean, most of them go for $300, $400, $500, $600, but there are some that go for more. So keep your eyes out for old stereo systems that were in cars, even if they were just taken out of cars. Of course, new is always better, but if they were taken out of cars or not, you might just make a few dollars on them. And I've seen them at tag sales, garage sales for $10, $20, and never thought about picking them up. Now, the next item, yes, decoys. I have for many, many years looked for decoys. A lot of people don't think about it. See if they're signed on the bottom. Of course, the vintage ones are worth more. Now, I think the most expensive one I ever sold was somewhere between $75 and $100. But some of these go for $700, $800, $1,000, all over the place. So always keep your eyes out for vintage decoys. See if they're signed. If you see one that's signed, it's definitely worth more, and you definitely want to look it up. They're not always easy to find, but when you do find them, they're a treasure that you want to hold on to. Definitely look up, and you just might make yourself some money there. Now, the last item, I should have known better. I should have known that these sell. These are vintage quilts. My mother passed away a few years ago, and she had a lot of these. I don't think I took them with me. I probably gave them to the Goodwill or sold them at a tag sale, not even realizing they were worth good money. Yeah, I should have known because I used to have a booth in a place in an antique shop, and I could sell these, but I didn't realize that they sell online, and I didn't realize they were this valuable. So keep your eyes out for the old grandmother quilts. They will definitely make you some money. These are all beautiful, but even some that are not in that good of condition will sell. So that's our last one. This is RockinRobin. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and give us a big thumbs up. Now you go out there and make some money.